You're watching EAC News. Thanks for joining us. Let's have a look at today's finance. The CSX index is currently at 483.29 points, down 1.24 points or 0.26%. The National Bank of Cambodia's daily exchange rate is 4,085 Khmer Real to the USD. Now a look at what else is happening in finance.
CGCC launches co-financing guarantee scheme for the tourism to support the recovery of growth of tourism sector. To support the government's policy in the recovery and growth of the tourism sector, Credit Guarantee Corporation of Cambodia has launched a co-financing guarantee scheme for the tourism after the approval of the Deputy Prime Minister, Minister of Economy and Finance. The joint efforts of the two state-owned enterprises, CFGST of CGCC and the TRCS of the SME Bank, will improve access to finance for all tourism sector. CFGS-TR is specified designed to provide credit guarantees on co-financing loans disbursed by the CGCCS participating financial institutions under the Tourism Recovery Co-Financing Scheme of the SME Bank of Cambodia. CFGS-TR of the CGCC and the TRCS of SME Bank are joint efforts of the two state-owned enterprises to improve access to finance the SME in the tourism sector. TRCS will aim to lower SME's cost of borrowing. CFGS-TR is a guaranteed scheme that will act as collectible security for 80% of the loan. This will reduce the physical collateral required from borrowers, and the CFGS-TR will support the new loan disbursements in the banking sector. The co-financing scheme is aimed to help with the tourism recovery. The financing business sector will be helping businesses to resume operations, renovate or modernise services, particularly to help expand the densified tourism services through the out of the country, mainly in Siem Reap. The Royal Government of Cambodia released in May a financial intervention package of $150 million to help revive the tourism industry by financing businesses that were affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. The package of $75 million was from the government through the SME Bank and from other financial institutions. 500,000 international tourists have returned to Cambodia in the first 6 months of 2022, an increase of 394% compared to the same period last year. The government expects at least 2 million of the foreign tourists by this time next year as it eases COVID-19 testing and quarantine requirements. Cambodia has attracted up to 6.61 million international tourists in 2019, generating gross revenue of 4.92 billion, according to the Ministry of Tourism. Tourism was one of the 4 pillars supporting Cambodia's economy. That's the latest news on finance today. Tune in tomorrow for more.